Welcome to Quest for Knowledge. My name is Naghma and today we are going to go through with the summary of On Buying and Selling written by Khalil Gibran. So On Buying and Selling is being taken from Khalil Gibran's work The Prophet. Okay, so Khalil Gibran was a Lebanese writer, philosopher, poet and artist known for his philosophical outlook. While his early writing was in Arabic, much of his work published after 1918. So after 1918, what and all the work he published was in English. His first book was The Madman, a slim volume of aphorism and parables written in biblical cadence, somewhere between poetry and prose. Some of his work are The Earth Gods, The God of the Prophet, Sand and Foam, and Spirit Rebellious and the Prophet, a book of 26 prose, poetry and fables written in English, is considered as to be the Gibran's best work. So even this On Buying and Selling is also taken from his famous work The Prophet. So let's move on to the poem now. First we'll read out the poem and afterwards we'll go through with the summary. As you can see, a merchant said, "Speak to us of buying and selling." To which now Al-Mustafa, who is the Prophet, answers, "To you the earth yields her fruit, and you shall not want if you but know how to fill your hands." You shall not want if you but know how to fill your hands. To you earth produces the fruit. You shall not want if you but know how to fill your hands. It is in exchanging the gift of the earth that you shall find abundance and be satisfied. By exchanging with the proper manner, in the proper money you should have to give an exchange to buy such gift of the earth, gift of the nature. Yet unless the exchange be in love and kindly justice, it will lead some to greed and others to hunger. If the exchange is not made out of love and justice, then it will lead to greed and somebody will survive and somebody need to be in hunger. It means the farmer will suffer in hunger and because of your greed. When in the marketplace, you toilers of the sea and fields and vineyards meet the weaver and the potter and the gatherer of spices. So market is the place you meet the hard workers who work hard in the sea, in the field, in the vineyards, and you meet the weaver, potter, the skillful people and the gatherer of spices. Invoke them, the master spirit of the earth, to come into your midst and sanctify the scale and reckoning that weight, value against value. So on buying and selling, you exchange the worth to worth, the value to value with through the help of the measuring weight scales and all. And suffer not the barren handed to take part in your transaction, who would sell their word for your labor. So do not make them to suffer with the barren handed. So they have done their hard work, they have labored every day to make this transaction. So don't let them barren handed. To such men you should say, "Come with us to the field, or go with our brother to the sea and cast your net." So those who are bargaining with the farmers, bargaining with the fish catchers and all, for them, if they are bargaining a lot which makes you to face loss, tell them, come to the sea and cast your net and take how much fish you want. Why? Because the mother earth has lots of abundance of products, lots of abundance of nature to give it to you. It will surely fill your hands, but you should need the skill to catch those things. You need the skill to cultivate the crops. So if you are bargaining with me, then come with me and grow the plant by yourself. Come with me and cast the net in the water by yourself. And if there come the singers and the dancers, and for the land and the sea shall be bountiful to you even as to us. So he is telling, if you are bargaining with us, come to the sea. How much we are getting the fish, that much of bountifulness is there, even you can get such much of fishes. So if there comes the singer, the dancer and the flute player, buy of their gift also. So if you are buying our skill, if you are bargaining our skill. Even the just try to bargain or buy their gift also, singers, dancers. Why? Because every individual has their unique talent which you cannot buy it. For they too are gatherers of fruit and frankincense, and that which they bring, though fashioned of dream, and is raiment and food for your soul. So what they bring, they are the gatherer of fruit, which is going to be your food for your soul. And before you leave the marketplace, see that no one has gone his way with empty hand. So whenever you leave the marketplace, check out whether anyone are going with the empty hands. Why? Because for the master spirit of earth shall not sleep peacefully upon the wind till the need of the least of you are satisfied. Why? Because earth has such much of abundance, it can satisfy each and every person's need. Till then the earth will be restless until it does not satisfy the least of the person like you. So this is all about the poem. Now let's move on to the summary. On Buying and Selling is an extract from the Prophet, in which the poet emphasizes the need to strengthen the bond between human being and nature. So in this Prophet work, Al-Mustafa is trying to emphasize the need to strengthen the relationship between human beings and nature. The traders and merchants must be grateful to Mother Earth, and they should not overuse the natural resources. The traders and merchants must be grateful to Mother Earth, and they should not overuse natural resources. And traders should respect the hardship faced by farmers, weavers, potters and all. They should acknowledge their hardship and not to adhere, and they should have to stick to the ethical standard. They should have to stick with the fair trade. No trader shall indulge in unfair practices while buying from such hardworking farmers and weavers, potters and all. So here the poem is beginning with the descriptions of earth's prosperity and the fruits of earth. The prophet says that earth produces her fruit to satisfy the people, satisfy us. He recommends the merchant to know how to fill the hands, so that the persons who are working hard in bringing such fruits to us, we need to fill their hands properly. If we exchange the gift from earth, we have to satisfy by understanding that they have also worked hard with the Mother Earth to create such things for us, so that we need to exchange love, everything with love and justice. Whatever we buy from them, we have to buy it with the kindly justice, and if it, then only it will lead to goodness and prosperity of earth. If we exchange them with any kind of a greed and any kind of a greed, and so that what will happen, it will lead to poverty and other problems. One may go hunger, one may starve when he does not have sufficient money in his hand. Then he glorifies the hard labor of the seafarers, farmers, weavers, potters and the collector of spices, who invoke the master spirit of the earth and sanctify the scale and reckoning value against value. So it is not easy to create, to produce, to cultivate crops and to bring to you from the Mother Earth. Why? Because they have mixed their sweat and their blood into Mother Earth, and they have produced such products like fruits, vegetables, and they have casted their net into the sea and they brought fishes for you. So it needs a separate skill to do that. So that is why we should have to value against value. We should not send them barren handed. We should not let them to suffer. So the merchant has to be very equal. So your words should be equal to their hardship. You should not try to exploit. The merchants should not try to exploit to the hard-working laborers and farmers. Your word should be equal to their hardship, the labor they have gone through with us. If they are trying to bargain with you, then let the laborers and the farmers say, "Come with us to the field, or go with our brother or to the sun and cast your net for the land, and see shall be bountiful to you even as to us." So how if you are not able to give me proper money for the, so if you are not able to give us the proper value, then come with us to the sea. Even you cast your net. Why? Because Mother Earth is bountiful. The way it is bountiful to us, the way it will be bountiful to you as well. In this manner, Al-Mustafa, the Prophet, delineates the magnanimous quality of nature and labor, and then points out the corporate mindset. He says that there may be singer, dancers, and flute player. So even the singers, the dancers, and flute players who would come there to buy their gifts. So it is their gift of the nature. So they are coming to buy their gift. In fact, they together with fruit and frankincense turn food for your soul. When you leave the marketplace, look there. No one is empty handed. All fill their hand with the produce of the earth. So finally, Gibran glorifies the master spirit of the earth shall not sleep peacefully without satisfying your need. So the poem elicits the modern state of buying and selling. Through the idea, Gibran explains the real quality of nature and the hard working labor and the state of merchandise. He justifies through the prophet, earth is really bountiful in satisfying each and everyone's need of all the beings of the earth. So till then the spirit of the earth will not be peaceful until it could satisfy each and every person's need. So that is all about. Gibran is trying to be fair with the people who are working hard and they produce to us. We need to suffice them with our word. Our value should be equal to their hardship, and we should not exploit, and we should give fair, and we should have to be ethical with them, and we have to enhance fair trade without exploitation. So that is all about this summary. If you found this video helpful, do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and do comment your suggestions in the comment box below, and even please ring the bell icon as well, press the bell icon as well, so that you could get the notification for my every video. Thank you very much.